Hello everybody, this is P-Town. Welcome to the Intricate Affect server. I'm here online today with H&A. Sweet. Yeah, I've just been farming up some vines because I've got some cool stuff to show you today. Stuff that involves vines. In case you didn't know, this crafting recipe is in the game and it's so handy. So yeah, you can get moss stone and mossy stone bricks from vines and their normal cobblestone redstone counterparts. Ooh, hello. I'm gonna need a lot of vines. Yeah, I've got some sweet stuff to show you today. But just, I think, real quick, I'm gonna catch everybody up to speed because we've got some new subscribers, so people may not know what the heck is going on. So I'm gonna tell you. Right now we're in the middle of a big project. I'll just read the sign. P-Town Zombie Arena game. It's kind of a mini game, I guess, but it's kind of turning out to be pretty big. What it is basically a combat map. Divided into 3 stages. Oh, Aiden's gone. Just us. Yeah, divided into 3 stages. The first is an underground stage. The second is going to be this inner wall area. And last episode, we checked out the door and the shifting floor and the wall itself. And the third stage is going to be the boss room, which is going to be in that dirt outline there. I haven't done a whole lot of building on that yet because I've been otherwise occupied with other things. I've kind of developed a compulsive habit for collecting all the vines I see because I'm going to need a lot of vines. So last episode, at the end, we worked out the drop into the first stage of the map. So let's just Aw. Yeah, I still haven't gotten any I don't know, messages from above or how to get this to work. It's just it's like a floor shifting drop trick, but the problem is when you stand on the sides of a block, like right between 2 blocks or on the corner, basically anywhere that's not pretty much the center of a block, it's really hard to fall down consistently, so we're kind of stuck. Oh, I can't reach the button. Dang. We'll just walk out, I guess. Let's try it one more time. Oh, and by the way, if you're wondering, did I say what we're fighting? Yeah, zombies. But the way we're populating this map is with persistent zombies that we're getting from a automatic persistent zombie sorter we set up in a spawner. It's about 100 blocks that way. We did that a few episodes ago. It turned out really nice. But that's just one part of this massive puzzle. Yeah, so this project isn't anything you haven't seen before in other video games, but the fun challenge is trying to get it all to work in vanilla Minecraft. Some more vines. I have to get them. Okay, I'll hold off on the vines. I'll resist for you guys. Okay, so yeah, the point of that drop is to make it surprising for the player when they first come to play this game, because they're like, I'm gonna, it looks like you're gonna walk into the main inner wall area, but instead you fall down. Hopefully. So again, if you guys have any suggestions on how to get that to work a little more consistently and get past the problem we're having with like standing on the sides of blocks, that would be immensely helpful. So yeah, after last episode, I was thinking of like doing a sort of labyrinth area, so I busted out the graph paper and sketched up a little bit of a maze, sort of. I didn't go too crazy because, again, this is the first stage of the map. The player won't really have much gear. Actually, the player won't have any gear at the very beginning, so I didn't want to make it too impossible. But I'll give you guys a quick walkthrough of what it's like, where the components of the game are going to be, and then we'll talk about aesthetics and stuff. So this is the main corridor, and the first thing you're probably going to do as the player is turn left because it's the first option you have. So this is where we're going to put the zombie who has the wooden sword. This is the player's first chance of getting a little bit of a gear upgrade. Otherwise, they're going to have to punch their way through a bunch of zombies. This path is probably where we're going to unload some regular zombies. I should think of a name for them. But just like the grunts. Yeah, grunt zombies. So this is like a quest zombie, because he's got the sword, and this is where the grunt zombies are going to be unloaded into. And I've been kind of toying around with unloading ideas, but we'll get to that much later. Let's see. This is the right path. There's a couple options you have here. There's going to be more grunt zombies unloaded into this dead end here. And probably some more unloaded here. And this is where we're going to put the exit to the top part of the map. Now, that seems like a pretty early place in the maze to put the exit, but the problem is the exit will be controlled by a lever that the player will have to get from a zombie further down in the map. So if they reach this place in the maze early on, all they'll see is like a wall and a place to put a lever. I'm thinking I'll probably like mark those with like a red clay block or red wool block or something really obvious that says like place a lever on this block to complete the game. So moving a little further down, we've got another dead end here. We'll put some more grunt zombies. Pretty cool. And okay, so this is there's kind of a two-pather. Two ways to get to this place. And I may block this off because I'm not sure. But this is the main corridor here. So the player can come down this way, and we can maybe unload some more grunt zombies here. And like here in the corners. And coming on down here. Yeah, this is a long way down. This is the side. Okay, so we're going to put the quest zombie here. He's going to have the lever that you're going to need to open up the exit door. And we're going to put some more grunt zombies here. So you're going to have to fight your way through those guys probably to get the lever safely. And I was thinking about food in this game. I was like, should I give zombies food? Because the thing is, if you didn't know, persistent zombies can hold pretty much anything. As long as they're not holding something better already. So if a persistent zombie is holding nothing, you can give them a lever and they'll hold it. You can also give them food. But I think just the idea of having the player survive on nothing but the rotten zombie flesh they get from killing all these grunt zombies, I like that idea. Like, because you'll really have to manage your hunger really well, because zombie flesh sucks as a food source. So anyway, let's talk about aesthetics real quick. I'm trying to go for a kind of like sewery, damp, like mildewy kind of feel. And I built this and I was like, you know what this looks like? If any of you guys have played Final Fantasy VIII, this reminds me a lot of the Tomb of the Unknown King. Like this path with the water channels on the side. I really like it. I don't know. It was like a subconscious influence. And as soon as I noticed it, I was like, wow, I remember that game. That was a long time ago. Anyway, so I've got a few options here I've been trotting out, trying to figure out what I like. So here's option. Let's start with this one, because this is the one I thought I liked the most at first. So we've got just solid blocks here. The great thing is going to be consistent throughout all of the options. The difference here, though, is that we have these stairs giving this kind of lip thing, and I thought I liked it. But here's some problems with that. You can kind of see the light from 3 sides, which I don't like. I think it should be recessed a little bit. Is there a cow? Hey, cow. What? Okay, what's a cow doing down here? I have no clue. Cave cows. That was weird. So, yeah, this lip I thought was kind of cool, but the problem is these stairs are really glitchy right now. And I don't like these lighting glitches. So the light source is here, but there's more shadow on this side of the block than there is on the side further away from the light source. And it just gets worse and worse the further down you go. So I don't like that. So, unless everybody in the comments rages about how great this is, probably won't go with this one. The other option I had was, I was thinking maybe I could put the lights 1 block higher and do it like this. And this is okay. But for a sewer, it's an awful lot of headroom. Like, you can jump all the way, no matter where you are in the corridor. I forgot to put the grates in here, but you get the idea. And I have to space the lights a little more closely together. What I want is for there to be no spawnable area. I want it to be dark, but not dark enough to spawn any hostile mobs, especially creepers, because that would just ruin everything. So, light level 8, if you can see on the left where it says light 8, 8 for block. That's the lowest I want it to go. And this is as far as apart as I can space these lights without dipping into the 7s and stuff. Now, if I put the blocks lower, the light blocks, the redstone lamps 1 block lower, like this, I can get them pretty far apart, like 6 blocks between them. And like that, you know, keeps the light levels good. The only thing I don't like about this one is that it cuts off half of the mossy stone brick texture. So what you see a lot of is the stairs, which don't have a mossy stone variant, unfortunately. And these slabs, which also don't have a mossy stone variant. But I do like this closed-in feel and everything. And let's actually, you know what? And this will make it really easy to hide the levers, actually. Yeah, there we go. Nice. So I think this is the one we're going to go with. Because, like, it should feel tight and kind of claustrophobic when the player's in here. And I like that. The 4-block high, like, feels better. But I don't want it to feel better. Plus, it takes up, like, more block space. You know, it's an extra block higher. More blocks to place. That's more vines I have to grow. Not that I'm lazy or anything. Obviously, this is a lot of work. But I think this is the one we want to do. Plus, I think it'll make combat a little more challenging. Maybe. Because if you knock a zombie back, like, they get bumped up a little bit. But if they're on the sides and they get bumped up, they won't fall back as far. So the player will have to punch quicker. And will have to be a little more conscientious of, like, running into a horde of zombies. Because if they don't have the wooden sword yet, especially if they're using their bare fists, their chances of fighting off, like, 5 zombies successfully are really slim. So, yeah. This is fun. Like, game design. This is really cool. And I'm getting, like, a knack for the details here. Like, on the ground, I did a bunch of moss cobblestone here. And it looks like a little too much to me. But over here, I've just got it a little bit scattered around. And this may be a little bit too little. I could use, like, one more block here or something. But what I really like here is solid moss behind the grates. It kind of makes the grates look nasty themselves. Like, we can't do anything about the iron bar texture. Because that's it. That's all we got. Just checking the time. Oh, it's dark. But putting the moss stone behind it makes it look really nasty. So yeah, I think this is the option we're going to go for. So I guess I'm going to go ahead and see if I can finish off the whole thing. Also, I don't have it with me. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do, like, the aesthetic part of the building, like replace the walls and everything. Maybe I'll do a little bit of a building montage with some music in the background, or something like that. So yeah, 3, 2, 1, building montage, go. Alright guys, I've got some work done on this massive labyrinth project. I didn't realize just how many blocks I would be placing, but it's a lot of blocks. I had to stop because I'm kind of running a little low on materials. I'm definitely going to need to farm up, like, quite some stacks of vines, which is going to take me a little while. But I'll be working on that after the episode. But here is what I've got done so far. This should give you a really good feel for what the rest of the thing is going to look like in general. Yeah, I couldn't really finish this wall, but I've got kind of this done. So if you just kind of look from the right angles, this is what it's going to look like. The water really makes it. I built it all. Well, you guys saw in the montage, but like when I added the water, it's night and day, like the improvement. I kind of left it a little vague over here. Oh, but before we get to that, just to give you guys one last taste of the other options, here is yeah, I don't really like it. But anyway, let me know what you guys think of this option. We'll call this number 2. This is obviously number 1. Number 1 in my book, and then number 3, which is the same thing but taller. I know this feels better, like just because it's nice to have that breathing room, but remember this is kind of like a sewery labyrinthine, I don't know why I did that, kind of feel in place, so yeah, it's going to be so much building ahead for me. But I've got one more thing I want to show you guys before we call it an episode, and that is the way we're going to do the exit. Let's block this off. Actually, I'll demonstrate it over here on this side. It will eventually go on this side. I'm not really sure why, or not why, how this is going to work out. So I left it a little vague here with the ending. But we'll just go ahead and do this over here. I found this neat trick. I didn't come up with this, but I stumbled across it in a video I saw a while ago. Whoops, wrong one. Where if you alternate fences, they don't join. So you can do cool stuff like this. Oh, see, agent? You hop back on for a second. Yeah, like that. So check this out. Levers? Yes, I do. Oh, yeah. So, actually, I'll probably raise that piston up a block. But, isn't that pretty neat? You can kind of make like a really simple... Oh, yeah. Turn that off. A really simple door. So, basically, the door by default will be like this. Once the player gets the lever from the quest zombie on that side of the map over there, he'll bring it back to here, put it on a red, probably wool or clay block in the wall. I'll try to make it like as obvious as I possibly can. But yeah, he'll place it there and activate the lever, which will do this. And when it's like that, you can pass between these bars. So it's pretty simple, but I don't know. It's kind of a neat little gimmick. I like it. That's what we're gonna use for the exit, I do believe. Unless somebody else has a cooler idea. As always, you can let me know cool ideas in the comments. Or not cool ideas. Just I probably won't use the not cool ones. But yeah, I'm going to get to building. I've got a lot of work ahead of me. So much work. There's so many blocks. And vines I have to farm. But it's totally worth it because this is going to be a lot of fun once we're done. Once we get this done, we'll be able to work on the rest of the stuff. So I'm excited. I really want to finish this before the summer, like the whole project. So I've been booking. So be on the lookout for plenty of episodes on the way because I want to keep you guys in the know with the progress of this project and other projects as well if we start those. So yeah, that'll do it for today. Thanks everybody for watching. Hope you guys enjoy this episode of Intricate Effect. I'll see you guys. Where's this guy? See you guys next time.